I brought to you with this fabulous situation. What's up, everybody? It's your godfather Dion. Yes, honey. Come on in this room. Come on in this place. Girls, boys, and in between. Guess what? It is time for Slay the Runway. Yes, bitch. All right, so y'all know I'm about to be doing a RuPaul edition, season 12. You already know. It has been an amazing season already outside of the show. Outside of the show, it has been an amazing season. You already know what's going on with Miss Sherry Pie. I'm just going to go ahead and give you my opinion on that. Whatever she has done in her past, it is her past. A lot of people do have a past, but let's talk about the present. In the present, if you look at the history of RuPaul Drag Race or anything on logo that has anything to do with gay individuals like myself, I myself have a little more class, a little more coof. So I don't really talk about a lot of sexual things. You understand what I'm saying? I don't really do a lot of those jokes that be inside jokes and, you know, all these drag queens, all these people on RuPaul Drag Race, there's not been one season where I've heard a sexual comment from either RuPaul thyself. Okay, just last week, Ross was making funny jokes about the nose. Carson was making funny jokes about the long nose, and they always making jokes about penises. They always making the jokes about this, and that. Everything, butts, and the crew pit, and all this stuff. So, you know, it's a highly sexualized industry, okay? It's a highly sexualized community, okay? Now, as far as Sherry Pie goes, whatever she did or whatever she did not do, allegedly, whatever happened, you know, yeah, it's wrong to lie and, you know, pretend that you're someone else, but how many of you motherfuckers out there pretend that you're someone else? How many of you guys pretend that you're someone else in your regular life? Well, goddamn, this is RuPaul Drag Race where men are dressing in dresses to impersonate women. Y'all all are pretending you're someone else. So I don't know what the hell the problem is. The problem is when other people that are not on the show, other people that are sitting back wishing they had an opportunity, mad at themselves because they fell for what Sherry Pie did. They fell into that whole situation and they did the thing that he asked them to do. Now, while y'all up in here going off on Sherry Pie, y'all all talking about Sherry Pie is wrong and kill her, kill him, and all this crazy things. These people, these YouTubers, these bloggers, these networks, these people are saying that she, you know, she's been disqualified. Now, I understand why VH1 would disqualify her because they don't want to stand with someone that, you know, particularly or may have or allegedly done a lot of guys, I don't know how many guys they said, a lot of 3 or 4 guys came to and said that Sherry Pie catfished them and, you know, made them do sexual things and blase and blase. Now these are not little boys, these are not young men, these are grown men doing a little something strange for some change. Even one of the men even said themselves, they said, you know what? I was trying to get a job. I was trying to get an acting job, you know. I was going to do whatever it takes. That's the problem. Y'all stop blaming Sherry Pie. Yes, she has that fault, but y'all need to blame the individuals. Y'all need to teach y'all children not to be doing nasty things just for a little bit of camera time, not to be doing nasty things just to get on a play. And it wasn't like she was a Broadway situation. It was a situation where it was done in their hometown. These people were critiqued. These people just wanted an opportunity. Y'all need to start telling these people, stop taking off your clothes for these casting directors. Stop sucking penis and stop doing all the nasty things that you say that you don't do, but you do it anyways, just to get a little shine. Y'all need to be going in on those people. Where is that message? Okay. So I'm moving right along because I don't got time, honey. I just have to let y'all know that, listen, Sherry Pie will be on this channel, and at the end of the day, I don't condone what she has done, but I also don't condemn her for what she has done because those individuals plays a part in it as well. I feel like some people are a little upset I feel like they sat back at home and they said, oh my God, this bitch has made it. Let me try to rain on her parade. Oh my God, this girl, God, he has made it. And I'm still sitting back and I'm still sending nudes and private messages and DMs to individuals just so I can get some shine. And now all of a sudden, Sherry Pie ain't messing with you no more. You want to try to put her on blast. How many of you guys have been through that situation? I'll wait. Oh, okay. So, back to the season. This season is starting off really well. Obviously, you know, the girls from episode 1, premiere 1, met the girls in episode premiere 2. Now, it's episode 3. They meeting up. They in the workroom. Things are happening. Y'all already know. This is Slay the Runway. This is not a review on the entire show. You can tune in to other channels for that. This is Slay the Runway. It's time to get into the tea. I want to see what happened with these individuals. I want to see the costumes, the gowns, the fabric of it all. I want to see what the hell they gave. Before we do that, we want to just talk about the little skits that they had to do. You know, the groups did individual skits. That was a mini challenge, and baby, they did their thing, and it was amazing. All right, here comes Slay the Runway. Let's see who's in this bitch. Who's coming through first? Who's coming through on the runway first? Let me just give RuPaul a hats off to you, darling, because your outfit was what? What? Alright, so the first person that I see that I want to talk to you guys about is Jan. Jan is walking down the runway. This is a button and bow challenge. Jan, Sandman Can is doing the damn thing. This bitch is walking through with that big ass bow on her head. She is a voodoo doll. She has sticky pins and buttons all over her body. She is slaying the runway. I live for Jan and I live for this look. We're going to move right along to the next person coming in. The next person that has graced the runway is Aiden herself. Aiden is walking through with that iconic face, that iconic eye, that iconic lip. She is coming through, darling. She has on a simple pink sweater with a whole bunch of simple bows, and her hair is dyed filled with bows. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this look, Aiden. The look is a little weak for me, girl. This is season 12. I need you to come. Maybe the shoulders should have been a little bolder. Maybe your pants, you didn't have on pants. Once again, that tuck was low. Even though I didn't see the sweater, I didn't see underneath the sweater, but I knew by the way that you were walking down the runway that tuck was low. Aiden, you need to fix that. Okay? Moving right along, who's coming up in this hole, who's coming down the runway, who's doing their thing, who's slaying the gods, who's doing what they need to do. Wait, it's Britta! Britta is having an all pink. She has a whole bunch of bows on her toes. She has a whole bunch of bows on her waist. She is a classic queen. I'm a little bored with Britta. Britta, you are fading in the back for me. I'm just going to keep it 100, and I'm going to just tell you the truth. Britta, darling, Britta, you need to come a little harder. Now, come on now. The shape is everything. The padding is everything. The lips is everything. The makeup is everything. But it's just not enough. Am I going to get something else from you? Are you always going to be just pretty? Are you always going to give this shape? If that's your aesthetic, I get it, boo. I get it. But girl, this is RuPaul's Drag Race. I need you to be a different girl. I need you to come through and show the kids who you really are. This is not a pageant show. This is not a pageantry. Okay, let's move on. Who else is coming through this motherfucker? Oh, are y'all having fun? Because I am. I live for Slay the Runway, darling, because I love fashion. Speaking of fashion and speaking of something to eat, have I told you that I like pie? Sherry Pie has walked through, darling, and she is giving you a real moment. Now, for me, this is my favorite look on the runway tonight. She has on this amazing pink and blue situation with the doll. Darling, she even took off her glasses that were made out of buttons, and her eyes were black like the doll, giving you a little creepy, cunty vibe. She also even said that it was a camp, but it was camp with a little fire, camp with a little scary, camp with a little here I come and I'm here to slay. You girls better step it up. You better be lucky she's disqualified, because Sherry did not come to play with any of you hoes. I didn't even recognize who this was. Heidi in the closet. Heidi in the closet, you were Pinocchio. You looked fabulous. I think this is the best time that you looked, and it's so unfortunate because the nose was extremely long. But your story matched with the nose. You did an amazing job on the mini challenge, and you just everything. You're serving, and I live for Heidi in the closet. That look is fabulous. Miss Jackie Cox. Jackie Cox, you were giving me a little Bill Peep. I thought you looked great. I thought it was a really fresh, iconic look. I love the colors. I love your simple face, even though I'm not really a fan of you just yet. I hear a lot of people throwing your name out there just because, once again, here they go, Cox. And that's the reason why they're throwing this shit out there. Because, girl, you're not really the girl. You're really not that girl. The girl that is in the picture. But the girl that's in the picture is Miss Nikki Doll. Miss Nikki Doll is a look queen, darling. I live for Miss Nikki Doll because it's always a classic. You can get a classic chic look, fun look from her. She might be from France. Her English might be at a minimum. But darling, when she steps on that motherfucking catwalk, darling, she's going to give you a button hat. I love the fact that she's wearing my hats. Once again, the Godfather collection is available. They're made to order. Made to order. And if you don't know what that means that if you want your hat to be designed, darling, you can email me at dionthegodfather@gmail. Alright, moving right along. Now, you are a look queen, Dahlia. You are a look queen. I love the look. I thought it was a really cute look. When they mentioned that it was bunny ears made out of bows, it was cute. It was cute, but it really wasn't like, it didn't really, I don't know, it was cute. I love the entire look, but I wasn't like, it wasn't like your best. You know what I mean? You're just a real classy bitch. And I didn't get that from you this week. I got a bitter down, you know, because in your mini challenge you wasn't really happy because you wanted to be sexy, but you could have still made your look sexy as a broccoli. Throw a little cheese on top, darling. That's all you have to do, throw a little cheese, you know what I mean? And be ready, be prepared. This is improv. We ask you a question, bitch, spit it out! Okay? Don't let these girls stand you up, and that's the reason why you went, okay, because you ain't come ready. You ain't come ready. You went against Nikki Doll. Although I think you did a better job lip syncing than Nikki Doll, I think it was your overall performance and your attitude. I think that's what really sent you packing. But other than that, Nikki Doll's look was better than yours, and I'm sorry, we're judging the looks. We're not judging you. What do I do? All I can remember from your look is that you had you were a clown basically, and your makeup was done very well. Yeah, you were really cute. You were a cute clown. You know, you had some chocolate stuff going on. I don't know. Now, are you wearing a toupee? Are you wearing a wig? Girl, are you wearing pieces? Because when you took the hat off and untucked, it looked like you were completely bald. Was your hair molded down? Because in your real life, I see that you have a little hair like mine. Darling, what's going on? Now, you ain't the second queen, you ain't the first queen, you ain't the third queen to do something like that. I just need to know. Okay, so, yeah, your look was great. You were a clown, classic clown. Speaking of a clown, girl. This was your moment, Crystal Meth. Crystal Meth, this was your moment to be your authentic self. Now, you always look like a damn clown. You always coming down the damn runway, hipping and hopping and skipping and scopping. You always doing all that bullshit. But on the moment where you have to wear a bow, the moment when you have to wear a bow and buttons, the moment when you can be your free, authentic self, your ass come up in there looking like a complete fool. Your makeup is trash. Your lips are too big for your mouth. You are done. You should have went home. Not Dahlia. Dahlia's a look queen. You are a hot mess. And I'm going to tell you the only reason why they're keeping you around, because guess what? Dragula is on their motherfucking heels and toes and everything. RuPaul is aware of Dracula. Dracula has become a big situation. That's the reason why Miss Evely Alley Edly, oddly. What? Catch that tea, did you catch it? Did you catch it? Are you holding that shit in your hand? Is it hot? Take a sip of that motherfucker if you don't believe me. Crystal Meth, the only reason why they kept you around and keeping you around is because you are just odd and different and, you know, they want to compete with the girls.
Who slayed the runway? Alright, is it Rockham M. Sakura? Is it Jade Essen Hall? Well, darling, the winner is Gigi Gold.
This has been another episode of Slay the Runway with yours truly, Dion the Godfather. I will be back here next week to give you my opinion and my idea of what it is to be fashion, what it is to rock and slay the runway of season 12 RuPaul's Drag Race. Feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe, feel free to let me know what you think about this. Darling, get into it. Until then, ta-ta until next time. Bye, God kids. This is your Godfather. I'm signing off, hoes. Make sure you hit that supply. Goddamn. Speaking of supply, it is the coronavirus going out, and baby, we went into Food for Less Ralph, and they ain't got no food.